Hello water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is a bonus reading for water signs, just in case the first one doesn't resonate. This is a timeless reading. It may not resonate with you all. Take what does, leave what doesn't. My name's Serenity. If it don't fit, don't force it. Just relax and let it go. Alright? Now, first card that came out was the Lover's card, and this came out reverse here, water signs. Okay, for some of you there's definitely been some form of infidelity, right? For some of you there could even have been a separation, right? But there's definitely some disharmony for this person in the home, okay, or in the relationship, or in the working environment for some of you, okay? But it seems to be a loss of balance. There's somebody here that could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini for some of you, okay? But there's definitely some form of disharmony, okay, in the relationship right now. And this is in the position of what the situation that could be taking place right now for some of you. It could have already taken place for some of you, or it's yet to come, okay? But for some of you right now though, you may be experiencing conflict or pressure in your relationship right now, okay? With friends, family, co-workers, or just with yourself for some of you, okay? Perhaps there's a break in communication for some of you, right? Or an imbalance in your relationship. There's no equal give and take here, okay? Or you may be avoiding responsibilities, okay? But some of you, or this particular person here, needs to make amends and let go of the past, okay? Because somebody here definitely could have committed some form of infidelity in the relationship, and it caused a separation, okay? That's for somebody here, right? With the Lovers here reversed like this, okay? For some of you, like I said, you could be dealing with a Gemini, but somebody's definitely been unfaithful. Somebody has to choose between two people, okay? With some of you here, though, the card that crosses that is the Knight of Wands. Because someone's definitely been unfaithful. Somebody was dealing with a player that was just coming in and out of the life just for sex, okay? Somebody here could be either rushing into your life or rushing out your life with anger here. This could have been in a marriage for some of you. Some of you it's a relationship. Some of you it's a friendship, or some of you it's something that's going on in your work environment, okay? But you either being very reckless, or this person's being very reckless, okay? Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also see Aquarius, Gemini. Could even be a Libra. But you may even have this in the chart, or you may have this in the chart here, water signs, okay? But for some of you right now, you're definitely being kind of dealing with a player, okay? This was somebody here who didn't, who was only in for sex, really, okay? Love and leave you. Make promises, don't keep them, okay? But you definitely got the Lovers here reverse, okay? The Lovers reverse, though, could be a separation some of you could be going through right now. And for some of you right now, okay, there could be some form of procrastination here going on, okay? With the Knight of Wands and the Lovers here, could be somebody here who's too angry, or they could be rushing in too quickly, okay, into being unfaithful. That's for somebody, okay? Someone made a bad decision, I'm hearing, right? And it caused some form of confusion, right? For somebody here, this person, there could have been some form of miscommunication, or through trials and tribulation. Somebody here was very indecisive, okay? And it caused some form of discord, right? For some of you, though, there's arguments, disagreements going on here, and someone's feeling very much under pressure, okay? Some of you though, someone who actually either rushed out because of the anger or being very reckless here, being a player here, okay? This could be someone who may want the best of both worlds here, okay, water signs? This may cause a rift within your relationship, this will, okay? That's for somebody, because that's the thing that's crossing you here, okay? It may also be telling you about some form of frustration caused by your indecisiveness, and that's causing discordancy within your family, within your relationship, because you are making and you're working. It's like somebody I think I made a reading before that water signs, you have to make a choice or decision, because some of you are sitting on the fence here, okay? Some of you's got one leg in, one leg out, okay? You're either a hindrance or a help, or the person around you is either a hindrance or a help. Okay, they're either in or out, because if they're standing in the doorway, they're blocking traffic. Okay, that's for somebody, because in the past there, you got the Page of Cups representing yourself here. Okay, and some of you, you're in the reverse position here, because some of you have been very emotionally immature. Okay, or you're dealing with somebody here that was younger than you. There definitely could have been some creative blocks if it was to do with your work. Okay, or somebody was just feeling very insecure, okay? But the Page of Cups here showing up like this, something has you feeling down here, water sounds, okay? And because you're certainly not yourself at this moment when the Page of Cups is reversed like this, something's pulling hard on your heartstrings here, water signs, okay? And you're having some big feelings here, especially maybe the moon now, coming up to the full moon this week, so you're probably very highly emotional right now, okay? But some of you need to take care of yourself right now, Mary, okay? Love yourself. Keep an eye on your mental health and seek out help for those who need it if things get too heavy, okay? Some of you could be, like I said, it's a timeless reading. You could be coming out of this, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a fellow water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or who could be going through this, okay? Because what's ahead of you here, right, is the Four of Swords, and that's reversed. Someone's restless, burnt out, stressed, exhausted. They're definitely not well, okay? Because it could even be a Pisces that's around you who's feeling this way, okay? Or another fellow water sign. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Because for some of you right now, if the person's not being emotional immature, there could have been some form of seduction or deception going on here, alright? For some of you, it could have been the person was using some form of distraction, okay? To distract himself from something, or didn't want to be in any form of attachment, okay? But this person could be also very oversensitive to criticism here. It's like, say, this person might dish it out, but they can't take it, kind of thing, okay? This person's comes across as very thoughtless, self-centered type of person, okay? Could be somebody younger than you, but they have a tendency towards being very manipulative and selfish here. Some of you, it could even be a child, or some of you, it's yourself. Your inner child needs healing, for some of you, as I'm hearing, okay? But for some of you right now, you might have found yourself in the past tempted, okay, or seduced by some male or female, or a false idea or false promises by somebody here, okay? Yep. Here again, a promise is a comfort to a fool, okay? That's for somebody, and probably somebody's saying that, or they feel that's what happened to them, okay? Somebody's lacking in direction here, okay? And wasteful person here, okay? This is somebody here who's lacking willpower here, okay? Some of you do need some form of help, though, I'm hearing, okay? For some of you though, there are definitely some obstacles and hindrance here. Okay, that will soon lose your life. Okay, you can only think can only stay around you for a while. Okay, with it. Hey, darkness. Then after darkness comes light. Okay, some of you are the light at the end of the tunnel, basically. Okay. Some of you are going to view things, or some of you could even be a person, differently in a very short time for some of you. Okay, you're going to see things from a different perspective. Okay, but for some of you right now, you're not listening. I'm hearing clearly. Okay, so you're not acting appropriately for some of you, or you're dealing with another water sign who isn't acting appropriately, very immature and childish. Okay, that's for somebody. Okay. It's like they're emotionally immature. They don't know how to respond from an adult perspective. Okay, they have, you know, to say from a child, because some children have more idea than this person. Okay, that's for somebody here. Okay. But you might also, I'm hearing, could have heard some bad news. Okay. About this person who's young or immature, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, this is for somebody here, right? Because it might appear that everything's alright, okay, on the surface kind of thing, but in reality, this person's very unsure of himself or herself, okay? These can also be qualities that are coming from within this person. Okay, this person could be you feeling like this here, water signs. Okay, but some of you right now, it's important to consider yourself right now. Okay, looking for the reason for the situation, you need to look within, because for some of you right now, with the Four of Swords here, some of you, and it's reversed. Some of you are feeling restless and burnt out here, okay? With this younger person or immature person here. They're exhausting you. Things are stagnant. They're not moving forward because it's sending kind of a very strong signal that you need to kind of take a break. You need to go within, okay? And I hear immediately. Okay, because you're on the blink of a burnout here, water signs, okay? Because you may be feeling the need to kind of overdo it. Some of you are workaholics, okay? Some of you, though, if you keep going at this pace, you're going to do some serious damage to yourself, I'm hearing. Or a person around you who's a workaholic, who's going through some burnout. You can't, it's like someone's, I can hear, I can't handle it anymore. I just can't handle it anymore. I can't take no more of this. Okay? You got the King of Swords here. Some of you could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or some of you may have this in your chart, or you focus on this King of Swords, or some of you have got, the personality is very coming across manipulative, cruel, weak, or somebody here you're dealing with, could be working with or in a relationship with, is abusing their power here. Okay? Remember, the loudest one in the room is often the weakest one in the room. Okay? Who's shouting the loudest is usually the one who's got more to cover or trying to hide here, because they think that the louder that they get is going to drown you out. You can't drown out the truth, because some of you right now, you need to listen to your intuition, because some of you ain't listening. Okay? God has shown me this week that people get stuck in the past. Okay? People would like to turn things back and make things before things went bad, but you can't ring a bell. What's done is done. Okay? Someone didn't mean to cause you no pain, I'm hearing. Okay? Somebody does want to go back for things how they used to be and like put everything behind you and forget that or what took place. Because they just want to make things right. That's somebody here. because they're feeling that someone's going to walk out their life here. Either they're feeling that you're going to walk out, or you're the one who's saying that someone's going to walk out. But there's been some manipulative. Somebody was abusing their power here. Okay. Somebody here wasn't. There's a different way somebody can manipulate somebody, you know. But somebody here is using their intellect to kind of make others feel inferior to them. Some of you, though, you may be feeling lost about your understanding or options in the situation as well. But some of you need to be careful that you're not stagnant here, because progress can't happen if you're standing still here, water signs. Because for some of you right now, you could be dealing with somebody here who could be a bit of a narcissist, especially with the Page of Cups reverse, an immature narcissist who's very cold and very cutting with the words. Okay. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini comes up strongly here. Might even be yourself, and you might even have air in your chart here, water signs. Okay? But when this King of Swords is reversed like this, he's usually lying. Okay? He's usually somebody here who can be very cutting with the words. They're very unfair. There could be some form of injustice taking place here regarding this Knight of Wands who's a player, and the infidelity and the separation here, water signs. Okay? Because somebody's being very calculating and very manipulative here. And it could even be yourself. If not you, you're dealing with an air sign, fire sign, Gemini strongly. Okay? That for some of you are dealing with. Okay? Now some of you, that's what your focus is on. This person is Knight of Swords here, who's reversed and very manipulative. Okay? And abusing their power. For some of you, it could be a boss. Okay? Somebody who could be dealing with that overbearing, stern partner or husband or father or male counterpart here. Okay? That's for somebody here. But it's a warning here for some of you here. Okay? Of someone who maybe have a negative influence in your life at this time. Okay? He's most likely a mature man who at times can act cruelly and unjustly and very immature. Okay? But in regards to some form of legal matters of all kinds here, okay? When the reverse King of Swords may be cautioning you about your case or your side of things here, okay? Especially if you have to go to court. Some of you need to check details and recheck, I'm hearing. Because there may be some mistrust or misinformation that may be detrimental to you here, okay? For some of you, though, the reverse King of Swords depicts a man who can be callous and malicious, and who enjoys upsetting people and causing disharmony with others. Okay? That's for somebody. That's for somebody here. Okay? Because if it's not you and this is somebody that's around you here, okay? This person can be very strict and very uncompromising. He lacks compassion. You're dealing with somebody he's like an narcissist. They're very cold, okay? Very cutting with the words. They can't express themselves. And because of the immaturity as well, it's like they can't actually get the words out or put the words together what they really want to say. So they get angry, okay? Trying to control things, okay? But this man lacks compassion. Is quite a bully, okay? Because this person has a tendency to upset people without regard. You don't even realise, say, excuse me, you don't even look behind to see if the person dropped or not after you just finished with them, okay? This is somebody who dislikes losing at all costs, okay? And will go out of his way to manipulate, okay? This person's not well, I'm thinking, hearing as well, and cause upset this person. Okay? This person seems to enjoy their own power trip and can act as an intimidator or a bully. Okay? That's someone you might even be you. You might even have water in your air in your chart and water. Okay? Because for some of you right now, it could even be indicating that you've been or going to be double crossed or an injustice has been done to you. Okay? Because for some of you right now, you might be involved with a man who is he's like a tyrant, okay, in his behavior. It's like he has become detached, this person, okay, from emotions, shut down the emotions, locked it off, thrown away the key for somebody, you know. But this person enjoys imposing their will on people, okay, regardless of others. And although this man may appear calm and confident on the outside, but on the inside, his feelings are of great unhappiness. He's not happy. Okay? Hurt people, okay? He's a very unpleasant character though. Okay? Who can be dangerous to know, I'm hearing. Okay? And it's best to avoid this person, I'm hearing. Okay? At all avenues of life. Okay? Because he can be cruel and explosive in nature. Okay? Some of you, this person chooses to exploit those that are weaker than himself, and it could have been a bad investment you made with this King of Swords here. Okay, he was lying, he was cruel, abusing their power. Some of you made a bad investment. Some of you could have lost out on an opportunity because of this person, because you lacked foresight here, because you didn't use your intuition. That's what somebody keep hearing. Okay? This person here who you could have lost out financially or with an opportunity here, okay? If it hasn't happened, right? This person will kind of, or may come in an attempt to take control of a situation here. This person could be overbearing and obnoxious, I'm hearing, okay? He may also be indicating an argument or disagreement with or a situation where compromise cannot be found between you at all, especially over this money. A lost opportunity here for somebody here, okay? Some of you still hearing. It could be, if it's your health, okay? It may be an indication of some form of infection. Low immunity for some of you. It could be COVID-19 for some of you. It could be inflammatory problems for some of you. Some of you need to seek some form of medical advice though, okay? But some of you though, you have made a bad investment with this person, okay? And if it's not with the person and you may have air in your chart, then somebody was abusing their power and being very manipulative here, because you may be looking at some difficult financial times ahead here, water signs, okay? Or this person will be, okay? Because someone's going to lose out here on a financial opportunity or an opportunity in itself to something bigger to make more money for somebody here. Or perhaps there's some kind of elusive opportunity. Some of you need to stay clear of financial risk here, okay? Think carefully before jumping into anything, especially pertaining to prospects of monetary gain here, okay? If someone's like, I'm a banker, it's like, yeah, thank you, nice to know you, bye. Okay? Don't go, bye. You know, that's what I hear somebody say, bye, especially pertaining to prospects of monetary gain, as it may just be an illusion that could lead you to your downfall, can't even speak then, downfall, okay? And you could lose out financially, because then the card that clarifies that is the Six of Swords, and that's reversed, okay? Some of you lost out an opportunity because of this person that could have caused you to lose out financially or in an opportunity here, because somebody here was resisting change. Somebody had some kind of unfinished business with this person that they needed to foreclose for some of you, okay? Some of you definitely could have been dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, or they may have this in the chart, but somebody here has lost the opportunity through lack of foresight here, okay? Because then you got the Six of Swords here, and that's reversed. Somebody thought the grass was green on the other side and found out it's not so green after all, okay? That's for somebody here, because for some of you here, there is a change that needs to take place, and some of you are refusing to change, okay? Or this person is refusing to change, or could compromise, okay? Or meet you halfway here, I'm hearing, okay? For some of you, though, you may be open to changes that need to be made here, okay? But there's something in your way here, and it could be this person here, okay? The reverse Six of Swords, it's encouraging you to keep moving forward here. Continue to work outside of your comfort zone here if you have to, because for some of you right now, when it's upright, it's usually speaking about journeys or travel or difficulties, okay? Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, or Taurus for some of you. But somebody could have returned back to somebody from the past as well and tried to manipulate them and lost out financially. Yeah, I mean, it's like, say, I'm hearing mirror, mirror. It went back at you like a boomerang, but you actually, planned for somebody, it happened to you, because it's like, for somebody here, my mother always says, you're going to dig a grave, dig two. Because the grave that they dig for you is the very grave to fall in. So somebody could have fell into the grave that they dug for somebody else, or somebody fell in the grave that they dug for you here, water signs, okay? But for some of you right now, though, you could be dealing with either earth or air sign, or they may even have this in your chart, if it's not you, okay? Because for some of you right now, though, with the Six of Swords here reversed like this, right? It indicates a temporary solution to a problem for some of you, okay? Could have been something that you found and you're thinking that, might be to return back to somebody because you can't move on or go forward, okay? But a more permanent solution will need to be put into place here as soon as possible here, okay? Otherwise the problem here will resurface again here, water signs, okay? And again, each time growing in negativity. So it's like, somebody here, this, if it's not you and you're dealing with somebody here who's wanting to return, okay? If they're returning with no good intentions, I'm hearing, okay? For some of you, it could be been telling of a feeling of being locked in or cornered into an uncomfortable situation here. It may be indicating that plans may be delayed because of this, okay? That you can't move forward because of your lack of finances now, okay? For some of you, it could things that might have to be postponed, or you was going to move on, but things have to be cancelled altogether because you've lost the finance. You're not financially in a position to be able to, because you listen to a person that you shouldn't have listened to, okay? But your only option right now, water sign, is to wait, okay? Just wait this time out until things become more auspicious, I'm hearing, okay? Because it could be needing some reshuffling or rethinking, okay? You may have to just pace yourself, okay? And for some of you, it could also imply that there's no immediate way out of this present difficulty for some of you right now, okay? It's like a stalemate effect here for some of you, alright? Nothing can be accomplished here at this point here, water signs, and you actually just wait patiently until circumstances kind of change, because for some of you right now, you have no option but to wait, sorry, okay? Definitely, you can't move forward, okay? Some of you here, you could be feeling being locked into an unsavory situation or a difficult set of circumstances for some of you, okay? But some of you need to kind of maintain your faith and trust here, okay? That eventually you will be able to move on if there's some form of delay where you can't go on, or because of a lack of finances or a lack of opportunity. But if you're allowing somebody here who's manipulating you, you need to go and get as further away from this person as possible, okay? Some of you, though, you may be indicating a severance of a relationship. Some of you, it's a friendship, okay? With this person who's a bit of a narcissist, or a partnership that some of you could be in, okay? Because for some of you right now, the lesson kind of the experience have been learned. You learnt your lesson. Because sometimes a person comes into your life for a season, for a reason, okay? and it's run its natural course. Okay, some of you have learned about what you do want and what you don't want within a relationship. Therefore, don't lament about the demise of this relationship because you already knew. Some of you already knew it wasn't going to work out anyway. The person wasn't for you. Okay, as they're better and more suited ahead of you for some of you. But for some of you, I'm hearing you don't believe it. If you don't believe it, you're self-sabotaging and getting yourself stuck, okay, in a situation that you got no place being, because where you need to go, that person that you can't go with you, and where they need to go, you can't go with them. That's for somebody, okay? Because for some of you right now, somebody's putting down a burden here, because somebody had several choices here, or somebody made a choice to put down this burden, okay? Seems like your plans on your appointment still will be kind of hindered or postponed though regarding putting on this burden, okay? Because some of you, you're burnt out, you're overstressed. You said that from the restlessness with the 4 of Swords here, and now it's gone from 4 to 10. Whoa! When you was told back there, put it back, put it down, okay? You thought, I'm hearing for somebody, they thought that other person's opinion was more important than theirs. They didn't listen to the gut feeling. The gut feeling was telling you this person was lying and manipulative. But because for some of you don't like upsetting people's feelings, or you don't like to cause wave, or you don't like drama, you ended up self-sabotaging and allowed the person to hurt you. Because you knew. Okay? Now, this person's now having to put down the 10 of Swords here because to stop taking the weight of the world on the shoulders here and learning to delegate here, okay? Because somebody here might need a share of work. It's like somebody's putting everything on you and standing back and watching you do all the work and not putting nothing into it, okay? It could be share of work for some of you. Some of you may be feeling the beginning stages of burnout. Okay, which I told you from. You're feeling it from the past coming into this. It's not already taking place. You already might be feeling burnout already. Take some time out for yourself. Okay, go within. Seek enlightenment here, because we're not just physical, we're mind, body and spirit here. Water signs. Okay. For some of you right now though. Some of you is overdoing it. It's deferring with your mental health. Okay? Because the 10 of Wands is telling you kind of now is a good time to purge, I'm hearing. Declutter and simplify your life. Okay? You'll find benefit for better organization when you simplify things, because when there's clutter around you can't find needle in a haystack, I'm hearing for some of you. Okay? But there's new possibilities here, and fantasizing. Some of you could be fantasizing about the new possibilities, or some of you are meditating and making decisions here. Okay? With the 7 of Cups here. Okay? Some of you though, you need to kind of pay attention to your imagination, or both. Okay? In the real world, don't get too caught up in your fantasy here or your dreams here. Some of you need to kind of take some form of action here, I'm hearing, okay? I'm sure your dreams will become reality here for some of you still, but don't sit idle and expect things to just manifest on its own. You've got to put some work in it, you know. Faith is a fact, but it's also an act here, water signs, okay? Some of you though, you need to kind of evaluate your options closely as well, I'm hearing, for somebody here, okay? Because for some of you right now, before making any form of decision, especially with this person, okay? Pre-warned is pre-armed, I always say, okay? You need to assure the best thing. I think you need to look into something a lot more deeper than what you are and put down this burden that you want to carry. It's not yours to carry, I'm hearing, neither. Okay. This could be going on in your environment. Okay. or your working environment. Because some of you could make a decision to return back to somebody from your past. Because some of you are feeling a bit nostalgic here. Okay. And could be to do with your children, family, kindness for some of you. Some of you could have made, alright. Some of you are probably feeling burnt out. I hear for some of you, you're saying you're not the superwoman, you can't do this anymore, okay? Everything that you thought was good, okay, is that you don't talk the way you used to, okay? And somebody's hurting here, okay? Somebody's saying, though, I've got my pride, but it's making them weak. And the woman, could be a woman or a man, but they're saying they're not superwoman or superman, okay? They're not the kind of person that you can let down and think that everything's okay. Because this person is just human, okay? Yeah, because somebody was just getting occasional hugs or kisses, but it wasn't off the screen breadcrumb I'm hearing, okay? Manipulated. Somebody went out overboard trying to appease this person here, just to make sure that everything was okay within the relationship, you know, but it doesn't seem to be. They don't want it. They didn't want it. They rejected you, okay? Now somebody wants to return back to somebody from the past, or return back, like I said, to how it was in the beginning. And it's like, you can't ring a bell. What's done is done, okay? Some of you could be reminiscing about your childhood with this person that's lying, okay? Or some of you could be thinking about someone in your past who was like this, okay? Somebody that was manipulative and cruel and abusing their power for some of you, okay? There could be somebody you even have children with for some of you. Or some of you could be working with children, okay? But it speaks about innocence, protection and family here. But some of you here, you need to take the support available or the protection for your family for some of you. Maybe you need some help and support from family and friends right now. But I think for some of you, be careful who you call a friend, because some of them are frenemy, okay? Not everybody who says they're your friend are your friend. Sometimes you're the topic of the table conversation when you leave the table, okay? You've got two of swords here, okay? And that's reverse, okay? For some of you, it's like now, there's definitely some form of confusion you're coming out from, or two evils, information overload. It's like two wrongs don't make a right here, I'm hearing, okay? With the two of swords here reverse, okay? Some of you were faced with a very difficult choice here, okay? And it's one you must make, though, but some of you could have made a wrong decision here. And this is not something that you can avoid here, okay? Water signs. Because I did say in the past you needed to make a decision here, and it will only make matters worse the longer you try to procrastinate, I'm hearing, okay? But some of you, like I said, you're feeling burnt out, you're feeling overwhelmed, okay? You feel burnt out. You're trying to appease too many people because you don't want to offend nobody, okay? Some of you, though, you're listening to the wrong advice, you're listening to the wrong people, I'm hearing. You first need to go take some time out to yourself and go within, because nobody knows you better than you know yourself. All the answers are within you. And some of you already know the answer, okay? And you're looking for other people to verify, and they're going to taking you completely the opposite way of what you was feeling. So you're thinking, oh, I must be wrong then, and they must be right. That's for somebody, okay? Doubting themselves. You need to listen to your intuition here, water signs, and go with your gut feeling here, because especially if you're stuck in the middle of something here, which you are, okay? Because there is a way out, because there's conflict. With the Five of Swords here, there's defeat, there's sneakiness going on here, okay? Somebody's stirring the pot here and creating tension here, water signs. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? Because some of you may think you've won, or they might think they won, but all they've done is created a hostile environment here and made an ass of themselves. Some of you need to focus on repairing the damage before it's too late here, okay? Because your reputation is on the line here, water signs. Or this person's reputation is going to be on the line. What's more important to you, need to ask yourself, being right or isolating yourself from everyone else, okay? Because somebody's being sneaky here, okay? And with the Two of Pentacles, somebody was prioritizing something else over somebody else, okay? And now the Ace of Swords, there's definitely confusion, chaos. The truth is going to come out, okay? Some of you need to go within, because for some of you, you may end up going through financial difficulties, because there's going to be a loss through this manipulation that's going to be going on around you. Alright? It's going to clarify. That's for water signs: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I didn't expect to go this long, but if it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't, because this is your bonus reading. So let's see, this is for water signs. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, okay? But for some of you right now, with this infidelity and separation here, it's the first card that's come out with a Lovers here, where someone has been unfaithful and somebody here needs to choose between two. Definitely. Could be a marriage. You got the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, that somebody was unfaithful here and caused a separation, okay? Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles, and that's the truth. Someone's going to get some clarity and truth here, because with the Knight of Wands here, clarifying this, you have a Pisces, or some things are stagnant between you, because someone's still angry. Someone's been very reckless, okay? Somebody here, there is passion well within you to work on something here, but you may not know how to do it, or perhaps that's exactly something you need to work on here, or maybe you need to do more research, but you're juggling too many tasks here, water signs. Rather than focusing on something sustainable, you don't need to kind of do everything at once here. Some of you need to be sure to keep your impulses in check here, because you're at risk of saying or doing something you may later regret here, water signs, okay? Because you got the Five of Wands here. It's going to cause some kind of conflict here, okay? Could be in your marriage, in your family, or in your home here, okay? Because somebody here is reflecting here, okay, about letting go. Yeah, could be off a marriage. Somebody could be moving home or relocating here because somebody wants to be single and financially stable. Yeah, because somebody here was being very manipulative and very cruel. Okay? Somebody here was abusing their power. Okay? It could have been somebody you're married to. Okay? Because for some of you right now, you need to remember the loudest one in the room is often the weakest, because they've got something to hide. Okay? Yeah, be careful that you're not misusing your power though, water signs. Okay? Yeah, be careful that you're not stagnant neither, because you got the Hangman here. You got the King of Swords there again. Okay? Who could be in some partnership, or you're working with this person here, right? Yeah, some of you though with the Nine of Wands here, you could be giving up here, because some of you are patiently waiting or healing. Okay? You're no longer feeling paranoid or defensive. Okay? Some of you could be letting down you could have let down your barrier with this person. Okay, you're usually protecting yourself and on the dance and lookout for some form of deception, but I don't think he was using your intuition here. Okay, because for some of you right now, though, there's definitely been some emotionally manipulation going on here. Okay. It's making you feel down because someone's been manipulating the situation here and someone's getting up with some form of betrayal. Because with the Four of Swords here reversed, someone's going to end up going separating and going within because they're burnt out. Someone's not well. Someone's going to get caught up here because it's not working here. Okay? Yeah, someone's no longer waiting here, water signs. Because the Ace of Pentacles here reversed where somebody made some bad investment. They've invested in the wrong person or the wrong situation here. Because somebody here could be rushing out your life. With the Knight of Cups here, it could be very cutting with the words. And somebody definitely could be lying here. Because somebody needs to use their intuition here. Or somebody wants to rush back to a High Priestess here after losing out on an opportunity and financially. Because this could be somebody that the intuition is telling them that they love or that their marriage is over and completed. The cycle's being completed and somebody needs to move on, start anew. After one cycle's ended, something new's beginning. For some of you, you know this. With the Six of Swords, some of you are resisting this change. Okay? Because there's some form of unfinished business here for some of you may be feeling. Okay? Some of you may be open to the changes to be made, but there's something in your way here. Okay? But it's encouraging you to keep moving forward though, because a relationship or friendship could be coming to an end here for some of you. Okay? Some of you could be in a situation where some of you are staying together because you've been together for so many years. So you don't want to hurt the other person, but some of you, you're both getting hurt here. Okay? Yeah, Five of Swords and Knight of Cups here. So some of you are being false in this relationship. It's ended. Could be a friendship, relationship. Somebody here wants to move on, but there's been some form of delay because they thought the grass was greener on the other side and found it wasn't so green after all. Because now somebody's burnt out because somebody was wearing a mask and being false here in this friendship or relationship, and somebody's putting on this burden because it's been burnt out. They've been doing too many things for too many people. Some of you water signs here. Okay? Taking the weight of the world on your shoulders. Okay? Some of you need to learn to delegate though, okay? Not just you. Let everybody, if everybody's in that household eating, drinking and sleeping, let them all contribute, okay? Shouldn't be just you. It's the things that need doing that you can't do because you're doing something else. Ask them to go and say do it. You're supposed to empower people, not do everything yourself, otherwise you're going to be the slave here, water signs, okay? So you need to kind of delegate, and some of you need to declutter your house. You could be having too many things that you don't need, and somebody else might benefit from this, so you have to be generous, because someone's patiently waiting. It could be a marriage here, because now you've got the King of Swords again, okay, who wants to cut off, could be dealing with a Libra, but there's definitely some form of injustice that's going to take place here, and it could be within a marriage of 10 years or more. Some of you could be going for a divorce. Yeah, because for some of you right now, you could be remembering about childhood or somebody from childhood who was doing some shadow work. Some of you could have been married to somebody who was doing some kind of shadow work on you here in this marriage, in this home. There the injustice is. Somebody was doing some darkness here in this marriage or in this home or in this family, because you got the Nine of Swords and that's reversed. Somebody here wants to start a new relationship but a bit anxious and anxiety about this because they could be getting some bad news. Could even be that somebody's pregnant here. Okay, started a new beginning. Someone's going to go through some form of karma here and to set themselves free, because what's in the dark's going to come to light with the Moon card here, because someone was lying. It could even be about a pregnancy or a mother or a baby mother here. But somebody here could be wanting to return after walking away. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus who's very materialistic, okay? Or it could be a fire sign who's very jealous and very controlling and manipulative. But some of you are moving on from these kind of people, because there seems to be a lot of people around you here. Because somebody who's trying to get away with some lies and cheating here is going to get caught here. because somebody's going to be very defensive and feeling that they might have to block certain people. Certain people's given to two. The relationship was off balance and nobody's no longer waiting here. And somebody could have communicated that someone's not going to get their wish because they had several choices. And they're refusing to change or go through the transformation and just want to continue being a player. Because they made the wrong decision. Big mistake. For somebody. Because for the Seven of Cups, when they wanted to have all these new possibilities and fantasizing, okay? Someone needed to pay attention to their imagination here, because wherever the head goes, the body will follow, okay? Some of you, though, you need to be aware about things not becoming stagnant, not putting the work into it, you know? Before you make a decision. Some of you are holding on to your pentacles and holding back, okay? Because for some of you, you could be dealing with a jealous fire sign who's very controlling, very manipulative. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you could be holding on to this person who's very jealous and very controlling, okay? And very argumentative and very manipulative. Because for some of you now, this is maybe the person you need to put this burden down, because this person's unfaithful or infidelity is going to betray you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, and some of you, it's just for you to put the burden down and move on, because somebody was overly controlling with this Emperor here reversed. Could have been an absent father, okay, who didn't have no power at all, really. Trying to make out they had leadership skills. They had no leadership skills, and he was very hurt because someone lost the passion. There's no passion in their life. They could have had a false start, okay. Somebody could even probably having problems on a sexual part, or some of you, you're not actually having no sex. Some of you, the choices have gone now. You no longer have them choices anymore. Okay, them options, because some of you could be focused on your pentacles, on your work, or a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, because it could be for a new opportunity here that you're waiting for some news to come in, some good news. But for some of you could be going through anxiety, stress, sleepless nights over this, okay? Because some of you are up in your ego, your pride, okay? Regarding the situation, some requited love. Some of you it's an unwanted pregnancy. For some of you it was a false pregnancy, okay? But someone's blocked their emotions because they're still angry. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah, someone's got regret here, okay, regarding the past. Some of you can't get over the past. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, who was lying, cheating, sneaking around and trying to get away with something. Rather than they to come straight and talk to you, they chose to sneak and lie about a situation here, and now they're trying to avoid a tower. But somebody here could be trying to sneakily get away and get a divorce or separation here. But for some of you, because the relationship was off balance, there was no equal give and take here, okay? Someone could have been given to two in the past. This person here, if it's you here, that's unbalanced and not equal give and take, and trying to avoid a tower moment because you don't like confrontations and you're not telling the truth because you're leading a double life, you're going to get caught. There's no getting away from it here, water signs, okay? Because for some of you right now, you could be dealing with another fire sign. Could be same sex for some of you, okay? But someone's walking away. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you, it's some marriage you're walking away from, and that's your wish. Some of you need to walk away to heal, okay? And block certain people. Like I said before, knock, knock, knock by Monica. Somebody may want to knock on your door and ringing off your phone, and you have to block them because somebody was struggling with you in the past there, okay? Someone took somebody for granted there. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus could have been somebody who was married who started a new beginning here, who was just waiting to make a decision and was being false somewhere in a mask here, okay, in a third party situation, because he thought the grass was green on the other side. Now the self-sabotaging, people pleasing, okay, and secrets are going to be coming out about separation, that somebody could be ill or need to go within to go and heal, because somebody wasn't using their intuition here. And somebody here could be a lot of conflict and jealousy going on with yourself, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And somebody's walking away from people and things that no longer serve them. It could be a Scorpio or with a Scorpio or Cancer here. Somebody's moving on, okay? because all this conflict and jealousy that was taking place here could have been regarding a karmic third party, could have been a baby mama or ex-wife or a wife here that's not happy, okay? Because someone's going through some form of karma here, okay? For being a player, spying, lying, being overdosing, partying hard, okay? Could have lost out financially now. A cycle's been complete because someone was dealing with a karmic and going now through some karma. Whew, wow, okay. So, if that resonates with you, please like, share, follow, because knocking on your door. Somebody's blocked you, don't even want to speak to you, okay, for this betrayal, okay? And for some of you right now, somebody is saying, until you do me right, I don't want to hear from you. I don't even want to hear you speak my name. So they don't even want to, they're locking you off completely, okay? And the message is, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So some of you could even be separated from this person now, because when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you here, water sign, but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. And Earth guard here is twin flame. Your passion ignites. Some of you were dealing with the twin flame with the lovers and the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups, but for some of you made a wrong choice. If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, follow. Let's see what other message is coming out for you. And this will be for your reading for water signs. What message for Cancer did they need to know? Cancer, you have abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and have gratitude and bliss. Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. See passion, what there's like for some of you right now. You're looking back on your photos. Some of you are missing somebody here and you're being quite nostalgic. Okay, some of you, after you end one cycle, you're making new memories. And for Pisces, somebody likes you here. Someone does like you. And romance is blooming for some of you. Some of you could have fun flirting or wanting to date. What you're coming out from is the coffin here, an ending. Remember, after every ending, there's a new beginning. Okay? There will be growth and change, and some of you are going to liberate yourself, and there could be some transition here because somebody here was wearing a mask. They wasn't showing the true feelings, okay, or the true personality. They was pretending, deluding, gaslighting. Okay? This could be somebody you was having a coffee with, okay, or friendship with. But you was dealing with somebody who's codependent in the relationship. Somebody was fearing intimacy or listening to the ego here. This was a runner. And there's a snake, okay? So this is for somebody here. There could be a competition or an enemy or a clever, malicious person, which I think is that air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or might have Capricorn in the chart. But look over your shoulder here, water signs, because there is another woman or it could be another man. Okay, if this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.